Jed Hopper doesn't listen to people's calls. He is running to Mr. Tyson's store. But he isn't thinking about Lucy. He isn't thinking about Mr. Tyson. He is thinking about Mr. Tyson's safe. A safe with money in it. Across the city, Lucy is alive, but she can't move. There are fires in the buildings near the store. "Father! Father!" Lucy calls. "Where are you?" There is no answer. But suddenly, Lucy sees Jed. "Jed!" she calls. "Help me! I can't move!" Jed sees her, but he doesn't answer. Then he sees the safe. It is open. Jed takes the money from the safe. "Jed!" Lucy calls again. She is angry now. "What are you doing?" Jed doesn't answer. He puts the money into his coat. Suddenly, Lucy understands. "The $25 in Ben's room," she says. "You!" "Yes, me," Jed says. He smiles. "Goodbye, Miss Tyson." Jed runs away. Down the city streets. He is going to the train station. "Now I can get out of San Francisco," he thinks. "With this money, I can buy a small store in a country town." People are calling, "Help! Help!" But Jed doesn't stop. Then, suddenly, the ground opens under him. "Help!" he calls. "I'm falling!" Ben hears the young man's call. Is that Jed? He thinks. He goes to him. It is. "Help me!" Jed calls. "Lucy and Mr. Tyson?" Ben asks. "They're okay," Jed says. He is angry. "Help me!" But Ben doesn't believe him. "I'm going to Mr. Tyson's store first," he says. Ben arrives at the Tyson's store. He quickly helps Lucy. "Where's your father?" he asks. "Is he alive?" Suddenly, he sees Mr. Tyson. "There!" he calls. The two of them help Lucy's father from the building. Lucy tells her father about the money from the safe and about the $25. "Jed is the thief," she says. "Now I understand," Mr. Tyson says. "I'm sorry, Ben." "Stay with your father, Lucy," Ben says, and he runs to Jed. "Get me out of here," Jed calls. "Throw your coat with the money to me first," Ben says. And angry Jed throws his coat to Ben. Then Ben helps Jed. Suddenly, Jed hits Ben. He wants his coat, but he can't get it from Ben. Jed hits him again and runs. Ben finds Lucy and her father again. "Here's your money, Mr. Tyson," Ben says. "Thank you, Ben," Mr. Tyson answers. "I have no store now, but San Francisco is our home. We can make this city great again." "Father's right, Ben," Lucy says. "Stay with us, please." Ben smiles at her. "Okay," he says. And Lucy smiles too.